Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this because it is Manicure Monday and I need a manicure. So if you'd like to stick with me, I will show you how to do this great cat eye look in less than 10 minutes. So first start with whatever nails you'd like. If you'd like fake nails, nail tips, full nails, or if you'd like your natural nails, that works too. These are my favorite nails. They're an extra short, which I like because I do a lot of typing. Make sure that you select ones that fit well for every finger, and that's what I'm doing here. Next, make sure you file around the edges if you need to smooth any edges or if you need to improve the fit of the nail. Then take your favorite glue. In this case, I'm using Unagella's gel glue. And this is a glue that you have to cure. You have to have a transparent nail in order to use it so that it will cure properly and completely. So you put a nice big glob near the base of the nail and then press it onto your nail, making sure that you have no air bubbles or anything like that in the glue, and then cure it for the amount of time on the package. I believe this one is 60 seconds. Once that's done, you have all of your nails on. It is time for the fun part, time to get painting. So I am going to start with a black base coat. And for cat eye gel, it's important to start with a black base because this will help the magnetic beads really stand out against the nail. So my favorite black base is just Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry Black. It works great, it dries fast, and it really doesn't matter what kind of black paint you use because you're just going to be painting over it. So don't worry too much about which one you choose. Then go ahead and take the cat eye gel polish of your choice. In this case, I chose GAOY, which is a polish that I found on Amazon. Shake it really, really well to get those magnetic beads all distributed throughout. This color is sort of a silvery blue color that they have. They don't name their colors, but that's kind of a silvery blue color. Then you're going to take your magnet and move it slowly towards the nail from all sides, and then sort of lift up just a little bit at the end. And this is going to kind of bring all of the magnet beads to the top of the center of your nail. And you want them all kind of at the top surface and in the center because this is going to give you that nice ring effect. Then you take a circular magnet, put it as close as you can without touching to the nail, and pull it away quickly. Go ahead and do that with all of your nails. And then go ahead and do the exact same magnet pattern with all of your nails. Make sure to cure between each nail so that you don't mess up the pattern in between. Then take any gel polish of your choice. In this case, I use sort of a periwinkle gray color, which I really like for this look because it's very sort of subtle and smoky and eerie, and I think it works great with the style. Take a dotting tool and just dot around in a spiral that gets bigger and bigger as you come out from the center. And you can do that same pattern on as many nails as you like. In this case, I did it on my middle nail and also my ring fingernail. Then I did a separate pattern on my thumb. I took a dotting tool and started with a small dot at the base of the thumb, and then I took a liner brush and started to make some lines radiating out from that center dot. When you're doing these kinds of straight lines, having a long liner brush is really helpful. It can look a little intimidating at first because the bristles are so long, but they actually really help you keep a straight line because you can kind of lay the bristles down the length of the line that you want, and that helps it stay straight. It can be very difficult to paint a straight line on your own nails if you're using a really short bristled brush. So I recommend getting a long liner brush if you want to do these kinds of straight lines. Once I was happy with the lines, I went around the whole outside of the nail with my liner brush just to give it kind of a frame. And I also expanded that center dot just a little bit at the base because I thought it would look better with sort of a larger circle there rather than a small dot. And this is what it looked like when it was all done. I hope you really enjoyed this look. Please comment if you have any questions or if you have any issue achieving this look yourself. I'd love to hear how it worked for you. Thank you for watching.